You're watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
Thanks for staying with us. Turning now to controversy in Utah's Cottonwood Canyons. Dozens of members of the public rallying against a draft of a Wasatch transportation plan that could push plans for a gondola in Little Cottonwood forward. The Wasatch Front Regional Council listening to public comments from activists, outdoor recreators, and community members this afternoon. Some say moving forward with the gondola would be a mistake and one that could be irreversible for Utah's environment.
Installing the gondola would not only directly disrupt and destroy world-class climbing areas, but also affect the fragile watershed in the canyon.
In the meeting, the council made clear, including UDOT's recommendations for transportation like the gondola, does not mean there are plans to fund it. The draft is available for more public comment starting tomorrow at wfrc.org/public comment.
In a traffic alert, today marks the first day of a hopefully less congested ski and snowboard season up in the Cottonwoods. Additional shuttle services up for the first time after months of endless lines of bus stops and of cars waiting in hours of traffic only to find full parking lots. An especially grueling commute up the canyons comes after UTA cut back on bus service amid driver shortages. Now, other options for transportation in the form of mini coaches and larger passenger vans.
It's not going to be the end-all be-all solution, but what it gives us is it allows us to start looking at microtransit options that could be really beneficial in the future.
The service route includes Cottonwood Heights, Midvale, and Sandy with stops at hotels and park and ride lots. It's available through Thursday through Sunday until April, but requires a reservation ahead of time, also a $10 round-trip fee. Okay, this site is just unbelievable. Perhaps you've seen it today. This is another traffic trouble in Utah's case. Wildlife shutting down I-80 near Foothill Drive.
I've seen this from so many angles because it's all over social media. I'm sure many at home have as well. Well, the disruption had Utah drivers saying, "What the elk?" Utah Division of Wildlife Resources warning a herd of around 60 of the game animals, stirring up chaos this morning and crossing major roads. Look at these shots, though. Biologists herding them into the foothills of Parley's Canyon and out of Motorist Way.
UWR telling us winter weather drives wildlife into the valleys and lower elevations because, of course, they are searching for food. Can't find it in all that snow up in the mountains.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
And they are on the search. They're moving today. You've been tracking it, Alana.
I am obsessed. I am living for the elk, guys. I'm not even kidding you. It's like I'm hanging out on Foothill like me, just nature.
I know, you just worry about their safety when they're down here.
I know, that's the one thing you have to. Actually, we've had some viewer photos. Meg Roberts sent this one in, guys. You have to check it out. This was actually the church on Foothill, and I'm going to get out of the way so you can see that rack. It looks incredible. That is just, can you believe that this is Foothill? Hello, welcome, but we want you to get back up the mountain safely. The snow makes it tough for them to find food, and we've got more snow on the way, and we are going to definitely see the mountains picking up some powder with our next storm system. This is the live view from Cache Valley where we're socked in, right? Low cloud cover. It was foggy this morning. We had dense fog in some areas, patchy fog in others. We're going to see limited fog forming as we head into the overnight, but we do have some air quality concerns for tomorrow. Moderate air expected with elevated particulate matter for the Wasatch Front. On the eastern side of the state, you can see unhealthy for sensitive groups. Yep, we're definitely socked in some spots, inverted conditions out there, which makes it really cold, and that's so different than what we're seeing in southern Utah, where we've got sunshine and clearer conditions. Okay, temperatures right now in Salt Lake are at 34, and here's a look at the next couple of days. We're below average. Every degree counts in the winter, but check out Monday. Boy, do we see these numbers just take a serious drop. Cold snap on the way. You're going to see that on your phone, but why is it happening? Well, we've got our northerly flow that's in control right now. We're chilly, we're frigid, and as we roll into tomorrow, it becomes a little more northwesterly as a storm system comes in and brings snow. We do see temperatures rebounding ever so slightly for our Friday, and then we roll into Saturday, and we know the northern half of the state definitely going to get that colder air filtering in from the Pacific Northwest. That Arctic air is right around the corner, and it drops in as we kick off our next week. So Get out the layers because it is going to be chilly. Right now, that high pressure is going to break down. We see the cloud cover pushing in from the north. That's ahead of our next system. That's going to start to bring light snow to the state line and towards Cache Valley as we roll through the next several hours. It's why a winter weather advisory is posted and goes into effect at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is for the northern mountains, I-80, north of I-80, and we know that the snow is going to accumulate. We are going to see some gusty conditions, so blowing snow is possible. It stays in effect until Friday at 5 p.m. Here's a look at that moisture. Slight chance for light snow tonight. Overnight, it starts to fill in, and you can kind of see it drapes itself towards southwestern Wyoming. Really good chance for the mountains. As we watch that moisture for tomorrow, those snow showers slide further south and impact the Wasatch Front as we get later into the day. We're going to watch as it's on the move. It won't be quite as cold as it's been with this system. Wet weather brings the showers for our Saturday, and then we get another storm Sunday into Monday. How much? Okay, as you know, the mountains under the advisory getting the most, 8 to 14 there, 1 to 4 for our valleys, more for the mountain valleys and the benches. Temperatures in the 30s, teens, 30s on the eastern side of the state. We get 30s and 40s for the I-15 corridor. We do have a warming trend with more sunshine down there in Washington County. We get wet weather Monday and into Tuesday, but that storm actually hits the north first, and it's going to be cold and bring snow. Our daytime highs take a serious tumble. I showed you a preview of those 20s. We see them for several days. Oh, I tell you what, don't put away the scarf. Don't put away the parka. You're going to need it next week, even though we're not going to be seeing the snow. Active skies for the next several days. Snowy weekend, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm so happy to
Like
hear that.
21 degrees?
I love the ski.
He just has to go to the
Yeah, but you can
mountains.
ski in 40 degrees too.
That's
Jamie.
true. I want snow. Just bundle up, Glenn.
You
Come
got to
on.
watch what you say around this
True.
one.
The Utah guy.
I
What's
know.
Because when it can snow and be 50, I'm all over that. And we saw that earlier.